Hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a mental health mentor at Peace 360 Initiative. In this video, I will go over what emotional self-care is and the ways we can incorporate this into our lives. Emotional self-care is when you prioritize your feelings and emotional needs in order to achieve peace of mind. One way you can do this is by setting boundaries. For example, you can say, "I appreciate your opinions on this and I'm not asking for any more advice." When setting boundaries, remember these 3 points. 1. You must be clear and specific about what you need and want. 2. Communicate your needs without focusing on the person that you are talking to. And 3. Don't over-explain yourself. There's no need. After you've stated your boundary, you have to consider, what will you do if it's violated? How will you respond if that boundary is crossed? Remember, there's no need to ever apologize to someone for setting a boundary. This takes me to my next form of emotional self-care, which is to not say sorry when you don't have a reason to be. Apologize only when it is something worth apologizing for. Saying sorry should be meaningful because it's not necessary to forgive people all the time and for everything. In addition to this, it is important to learn to say no. Always saying yes is a form of people-pleasing, and it can be detrimental to your mental health. People-pleasing can look like saying it's okay when it's not, reframing your struggles as growth, diminishing your feelings so that others are not worried, being agreeable in order to avoid conflict, and shifting from the truth in order to stay positive. Learning to say no goes along with the concept of toxic positivity. Toxic positivity is the idea that people should only focus on positive emotions. With emotional self-care, it's important that we express our emotions and not suppress them. Sometimes toxic positivity can come across as encouragement, when really, we're not letting our emotions out. One example is, "I'm worried about the future," and someone responds with, "Just think positively. Worrying does nothing." This positivity is not allowing the other person to express their sadness first. When it comes to all the things that we've discussed so far, it may seem impossible to conquer at first glance, but if you implement self-care that is reflective, that will help you to stay present and to be mindful of these things. One step that you can take towards being mindful is you can journal. You can ask yourself questions like, what do I do to cope with stress? When was a time that I wanted to say no but couldn't? Have I apologized to people without needing to? Do I allow myself to feel emotions when they arise? Through questions like these, you may be able to take a deeper look into yourself and focus on areas that will help you better yourself. After reflecting, you can create a goal sheet to hold yourself accountable. You can make a list of your goals and map out what you will do to achieve those goals, and then hang it somewhere where you can see it every day. Emotional self-care can also involve meditation, positive self-talk, self-affirmations, breathing deeply, working on being present, forgiving yourself, taking the high road, lighting a candle, going on a date with yourself, and creating a gratitude list. These are only just a few ways to implement emotional self-care into your life. Thank you.